Right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is True Masculinity Podcast coming live from Colorado. What's up, man? We getting to it this morning. Excuse me, this afternoon. Used to recording at night, man. What's up? Going live. See if we get some folks tapped in here. TMP. See if we can get some folks tapped on in here. See if they are still trying to shadow ban a brother. A small podcaster can't even get no love when he starts talking about them people with them little white hats. TMP. Involving ICE agents and a lady who used her vehicle as a weapon. Some calling it a form of domestic terrorism that took place. The video is kind of proof in the pudding that we still have a lot of liberals out here trying to they are above the betterment of our country. Someone had to be put, somebody. The ICE agent had to signify. He had to put, he had to demonstrate for these people to show we do not live in a country marred by lawlessness, degeneracy, all the above is being called to task right now, man. The Trump administration is hell bent on ratifying a lot of the evil legislature that was put into place by the Democrats, by the Biden-Harris administration. Right now, they're pulling back a lot of things. It's sad that we have to find with laws and amendments with about what people's sex is, things of this nature, that should not be that complicated for people in humankind to be able to maneuver through. We're having debates about sexuality. We're having debates about allowing illegal immigrants to continue to purge our country of its resources that are meant for a naturalized or a American natural born citizens of America. In no other country in this world can we just go there and be treated as hospitably and as just a vacation that America is for these illegal immigrants. Nobody rolls out the red carpet like America does for illegal immigrants, man. Migrants. Nobody. It's not one country here that will let you just come into their borders illegally and as well as make sure that they're taking care of your everyday needs. Show me that country. If anything, America has been way too polite when it comes to some of these foreign affairs. Shout out to Trump for going over there and invading Venezuela as well. Shout out to Trump. So yeah, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
ICE-related shooting. This now, the first time that we're really hearing some more details from law enforcement.
Yeah, we know that the call was made maybe about 10 o'clock this morning, so just about 3 hours or so ago. In that press conference, we did get some more information about this woman who was, we know, at this point shot and killed by ICE agents. We have learned that she is a 37-year-old white woman. She appeared to be in the vehicle alone, is what the police chief said. But the spouse has made it to the hospital, but we probably should take it back just a little bit about just some of the chain of events.
FAFO, man. Fuck around and find out. A lot of times you gotta fuck around and find out, man. A lot of times people have to be made a example of in this society, man, because people do not get the hints. They do not take a hint that life does not play with you. You do not play with people. The fact that you are a female does not exclude you from being punished under the letter of the law. And me personally, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the fact when people are disrespectful, violent, tyrannical, when they think that they're gonna be met with a I guess a soft glove or a white glove treatment. No, you're a criminal. You're a criminal, risking the lives of law enforcement officers trying to protect and serve. Period. Trying to conduct order and demonstrate order under society, man. ICE has a job. Their job is simple.
Are you coming in here?
It's simple. Their job is simple: to protect the masses from illegal immigrants who could be as well violent, if not terroristic. Their job is serious as a heart attack. This is not a plaything. It's not a game for me. I don't look at their profession as something to be played with. I don't look at none of these law enforcement positions as something just to put my nose up to and be disrespectful toward. These people are literally working for us in our favor, in the favor of the U.S. government and what we voted for, and the regime in which we voted for, and they're not doing anything impractical. They're not doing anything unlawful to people. Simply enough, if you break the law, if you're here illegally, you don't deserve to be here. You should be removed expeditiously. Go on about your life. Go back to your country in which you rave about. Go back to Venezuela. Go back to wherever. Who cares? Go back to mother effing Africa. Go back to Jamaica. Go back. We're fine without you here.
That have happened now that we have some of that information confirmed.
And interestingly, we really still haven't learned what the initial call was, why ICE was there in the first place, who they may have been looking for. But we know that while ICE agents were there, according to Mayor Fry, there were about a dozen or so plus agents there. And that, you know, we've seen, there's some video out there. We're actually going to be showing it to you here shortly so you can see for yourself. But in the course of, of them looking for somebody, people started to gather, crowds starting to gather, more law enforcement shows up, and I'm not exactly sure at what point the incident happened with a woman in the vehicle, but we know that there was a woman in the vehicle, and according to, again, you'll see the video for yourself and you can kind of watch, there are two narratives here, one from the Trump administration, which we'll read to you in a second, and then one we just heard from local law enforcement. Okay, and Ryan's telling me that we are actually ready to show the video. So before we layer too much context here, why don't we just let you watch this? But we're going to do this in a very sort of deliberate way. Let people know that this is video we're showing for the first time. You're not going to see it a lot on our air because we want to make sure that when we're showing it, we're doing it with a purpose. So there's no audio here as well, and you're going to see this sort of play out. So just a warning to those who may not want to see this. See the vehicle there, that's law enforcement pulling up in the pickup.
And it is the Honda Pilot that we should be focused on here. It's about a purplish, reddish color here. So let's take a look.
Agent walking up. And then there's another agent, I don't know know if you can see that one right there.
Three agents involved focused on here. It's about a purplish reddish color here. So let's
See
take
that
a look.
agent walking up, and then there's another agent. I don't know if you can see that one right there.
Three agents involved. One was kind of closer to the front of the vehicle. The other kind of pulled on that driver's side door handle.
Yeah. So again, there's no audio here. We don't know what's being said. We don't know really anything else about this woman, other than we know that she was not the target of the initial investigation. That was.
Doesn't matter, man. Back to the subject at hand. This lady was out of pocket. She broke the law. She used her vehicle as a weapon. There are literally several laws protecting yourself from situations like these, especially as a law enforcement officer. Once given a directive, as a federal officer, she was supposed to comply. Her driving off, risking the lives of the fellow officers, ended up in the result in what she got. So yeah, like I said, I don't feel sorry for this lady. Crazy situation, you know. In life, man, we have choices to make, man. I'm gonna make sure I reiterate that and try to drive that home to any youth or any young adults who may need it, and even grown adults who may need this information, man. But life is all about choices and the decisions you make, and they can definitely be dire. So you must, like I said, make a calculated decision and a well thought out decision before you act out of emotion. She know what she did. If she did something, she knew what she did. You know, whatever situation may be. I think they said she tried to block the street or something and impede their progress. So whatever happened, she knew what happened, tried to escape. We know what it is. You just got to follow orders. You know, you can't hold court on the street. You know, you think it's cool to try to run away and do whatever you think you're going to do, and it just never ends up the way what you think. So that's just how I feel about it. Like I said, Lord bless that lady. You know, we got to make better decisions down here while we're down here as a living people, though. That's just the reality of things. And that's just how I feel. You know, but yeah, man, let me know what you think, man. TNP, hit the like button, subscribe. You know, they're still out here trying to shadow ban your boy. Don't put me back on that vertical live stream no more. I don't know what's up with YouTube, man. What they doing? I don't know what I gotta do. But it's all good, man. It's TNP, TUDIE, man. All love.